The Blue Hammock is already waiting. There is a small cottage above the rocks on the Oregon coast. Rain taps softly against the windows, and the dark ocean moves beyond the covered porch. You are sitting in a deep chair near a low fire. A folded blanket rests across your knees, warm and heavy enough to feel real. Beside the chair is a small wooden table. On it sits a cooled mug, a closed book, and a lamp turned low. Nothing on the table asks for you. The book can stay closed. The mug can stay where it is. The lamp can keep its small circle of light without needing anything more. Outside, the rain handles the noise. It touches the roof, the porch rail, the dark boards, and the ferns near the steps. Beyond the porch, the ocean is visible through the rain. Not clearly, only as a dark, moving shape beneath the night. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm, steady, steady. You have arrived here carrying the kind of tired that sits behind the eyes. The kind that comes from being needed too often. The kind that comes from holding one thing, then another, without a quiet place to set them down. No one asks about that here. No one asks you to explain it. No one asks you to be ready. The cottage has already made room. The fire is already low. The rain is already falling. The porch is already waiting. Through the window, under the covered deck, the blue hammock hangs between two wooden posts. It is protected from the rain by the roof above it. The blue fabric moves slightly in the damp wind. It does not ask you to climb in yet. It only waits where it is. You sit a little longer in the chair and feel the blanket across your legs. The fire gives one small sound and settles lower. Rain traces thin lines down the glass. The whole cottage feels like a place where nothing has to be performed. Only this much. Only the chair, the blanket, the rain on the window. After a while, you stand slowly and let the blanket stay around your shoulders. You turn toward the porch door and begin moving toward the sound of rain. The floorboards are warm near the fire and cooler near the door. Your hand rests on the brass handle for a moment. It is smooth, cool, and quiet in your palm. When the door opens, the rain sounds fuller, not louder in a sharp way, only closer. The covered porch stretches along the front of the cottage. Its wooden boards are dry near the door, and dark at the outer edge where mist reaches in. You step outside and feel the cool air touch your face. The smell of rain, cedar, wet earth, and salt comes in slowly. The blue hammock hangs to your left, beneath the roof, facing the ocean beyond the porch rail. You pass it gently without stopping yet. The porch rail is damp along the top. You rest your fingertips there and look out toward the water. The dark ocean moves between the rain and the rocks. White edges of foam appear for a moment, then disappear again below the cottage. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm, steady, steady. Rain falls on the roof above you. It runs down the gutters and drips from the far corner of the porch. Each drop lands in its own time. Nothing here asks you to keep count. A small wooden bench sits near the railing. You sit there with the blanket around your shoulders. The bench is firm beneath you, and the air is cool at your cheeks. Inside the cottage, the lamp glows softly through the window. The fire is lower now. It does not need to be stirred. The room does not need to be arranged. The night does not need to be improved. You sit and let the rain do what rain does. It falls. It gathers. It slides away. A tired thought appears for a moment. Something about who may need you. Something about what has not been answered. Something about how long you have been holding yourself together. The porch does not make room for that thought to become a task. It lets it sit quietly in the rain. Then the sound of water softens its edges. Little by little, enough for now, you breathe in the damp coastal air and let your shoulders lower by a small amount. There is nothing to fix on this bench. There is nothing to carry across the porch. There is only rain and wood and the dark ocean moving below. After a while, you rise from the bench and walk slowly along the covered porch. The boards give a soft sound beneath your feet. The roof keeps the rain from touching you directly. Beyond the edge of the porch, water falls in silver threads from the shingles. A lantern hangs near the far post. Its light is low and amber, warming the wet wood around it. You stop beside it and rest one hand on the post. The wood is cool, slightly rough, and dark with the damp air. Below the cottage, the rocks hold the rain and the sea together. Waves move in under the darkness. Rain moves down from the sky. The rocks do not choose between them. They simply stay. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm, steady, steady. You stand under the lantern and feel how little is required here. The porch does not ask you to explain why you are tired. The rain does not ask what you have accomplished. The ocean does not ask how much more you can give. The body notices this before the mind has words for it. A small unclenching, a softer breath, a little more weight allowed into your feet. You turn and look back through the window. Inside, the chair waits near the fire. The closed book is still on the table. The mug is still untouched. The room remains exactly as it was. Nothing fell apart because you stepped outside. Nothing called you back. The rain keeps carrying the sound of the night. You walk back toward the center of the porch, near the place where the blue hammock hangs. The fabric is dry beneath the covered roof. A few drops of mist cling to the wooden posts. The hammock does not look like work. It does not look like a place to be useful. It looks like a place to stop. Not forever. Only for tonight. Only this much. The rain falls beyond it. The ocean moves beyond the rain. The cottage light rests behind you. And the tiredness in your body is no longer something that needs to be argued with. It is simply allowed to be here. Little by little. Enough for now. You do not climb into the hammock yet. You sit first on the edge of the porch near it, with the blanket still around your shoulders. The covered roof holds the rain above you. The dark porch boards hold your weight beneath you. The cottage wall holds the small warmth from inside. Everything here seems to hold something without needing to explain itself. The roof holds the rain away. The rocks hold the shore. The ocean holds its rhythm. The hammock waits to hold you. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. The tiredness does not need to become a story tonight. It does not need a clean beginning. It does not need a list of reasons. It can be felt simply as weight. Weight in the shoulders. Weight behind the eyes. Weight in the hands that have done enough for one day. The rain can touch the roof for you. The ocean can keep the rhythm for you. The cottage can keep the light for you. Nothing more is needed from your hands. You listen to the steady tapping overhead. Some drops fall quickly. Some gather and fall later. Some slide slowly down the window glass. The rain does not hurry itself into one pattern. It arrives as it arrives. It falls as it falls. A small breath leaves you. It is not forced. It simply goes. Through the porch rail, you can see the ocean more clearly for a moment. A pale line of foam rises at the rocks and fades. Another follows. Then another, lower and softer than the last. The world is still moving, but it is not asking you to move with it right now. Only this porch. Only this rain. Only this quiet body under a blanket. The fire inside is almost low enough to be embers. The lamp glows gently beside the closed book. The cottage has no more questions. Enough for now. You stand slowly and turn toward the blue hammock. The blue fabric hangs in a soft curve beneath the covered deck. It is dry, quiet, and waiting near the sound of rain. You sit down carefully and let the hammock take your weight. It lowers a little beneath you. Then it steadies. The blanket settles across your legs. Your shoulders sink into the fabric. The covered roof is above you. The cottage wall is behind you. The ocean is ahead, dark and slow through the rain. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. The hammock moves with the faint wind coming off the water. Not much, only a little. Only enough for the body to know it is supported. Your hands rest without needing to hold anything. Your feet are quiet. Your jaw softens. Your eyes can stay closed now, or half open toward the dim porch light. The rain continues on the roof. The sound is steady, soft, and close. Inside the cottage, the fire is low. The chair is empty. The closed book remains closed. Nothing waits there with impatience. Nothing in the room is asking for one more thing. You do not have to perform rest. You do not have to explain tiredness. You do not have to turn recovery into another task. The hammock is not measuring how still you are. The rain is not measuring how peaceful you feel. The ocean is not measuring anything at all. Little by little. Enough for now. The rain falls. The ocean breathes. The hammock holds. Your body rests deeper. A tired thought may pass across the mind. This does not need to be answered. It can move away with the rainwater along the roofline. It can soften into the dark water below. It can leave without being followed. Only this much. Only the covered porch. Only the blue hammock. Only the dark Oregon Sea beyond the rain. The cottage is quiet now. The lamp is low. The fire is soft. The rain keeps falling. The blue hammock moves only a little. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm, steady, steady. A drop falls from the roof edge. Another follows. The porch boards stay still beneath you. The blanket is warm. The air is cool. Your hands are loose. Your shoulders are heavy. Your breathing is slow. Nothing is needed now. Nothing to carry. Nothing to explain. Nothing to fix. Only rain. Only ocean. Only hammock. Only rest. Steady, steady. Little by little. Enough for now. The rain handles the sound. The ocean handles the rhythm. The cottage handles the light. The hammock holds your weight. You do not have to hold the night together. The night is already here. The roof is already above you. The porch is already quiet. The sea is already moving below. The body can stop now. The mind can loosen now. The hands can rest now. Steady, steady. Only this much. Enough for now. Rain falls on the roof. Water moves over dark rocks. The cottage light softens at the window. The blue hammock keeps holding you under the covered porch. And for tonight, nothing more is needed from you.